everyone. My name is Patricio Bernardo Villegas NICOLLS, and I'll teach you how to play bass. But first, we need to understand what's a bass, what parts have a bass, all about the bass. Okay, we start. What's a bass? The exactly name is guitar bass because the bass um, recently appeared only as a electric bass. Well, actually, we have acoustic bass, but acoustic bass is more recently than the electric bass. Okay, that's why a few people know what is a bass. Okay, you know the guitar, the electric guitar. You play basically all the song, and you can hear the guitar all the song. This is the function. What's the function of the bass? The function of the bass is like a drums put put the compass, the rhythm in the table. It's it's not a principal melody. It's more a secondary, but also you can have your bass solos. It's a beautiful instrument, and I recommend you to play it. Okay, we start. Um, I will teach you at my way. Okay, I know that's not the correct way to teach something, to play some instrument, but I teach by myself, and I teach you with all that I know. Okay, I don't have the last word. You can watch a lot of videos to play the bass, or pay for bass classes online. With real teachers, certificated. But in this video, I will teach you the basic part. Okay, I like to start with the bass parts. It's better if you know since the beginning what parts had bass. For example, this is the neck. Easy to remember. Okay, the neck. This is the body. The body. Okay, these are the tuning pegs. The tuning pegs, right? This is the bridge. The bridge. These are the picks. Okay, already picks. The well, well, we can name it a bridge pick, a neck pickup. Okay, pick or pickup. You can name it with both names. We got the fretboard. The fretboard. Why? Because every division of the bass is named fret. Okay? These lines are frets. Okay, I, I know that the part of the bass is a little boring, but it's important. Okay, and we have um, headstock. Okay, this is the headstock. In headstock we have the tuning pegs. This is the input, this hole where you put the plug cable, the input, and the volume knobs. You can see the volume knobs. Okay, they're the pieces. Okay, it's not so hard. Okay, first we have to have an amplifier. Okay, I have one right there, and we have to put the plug cable into the input. Well, you got it. The first part to play a bass is tuning the bass, because if you buy a bass, you this bass will be untoned. Okay, you need to tone the bass. We have an application that I like to recommend to you named Bass Tuner. you can say bass tuner. How it works? Okay, the real bass tuner work with a very accurate technology, but this this application will work because it counts the the volume of every fret sound, every string sound. For example, we'll start with this string. Okay, I had it a little bit on tone. Okay, got it. Okay, now the next string. The next string. Okay, just go. Yeah, a little bit. Now do another. Okay, no, the next string. Got it. And the last. Select the last string. It's fine. Okay, we got our bass tone. It's important because don't don't mind if you play your bass with a real good skill if you have your bass on tone. Okay. Ah, an important thing to play the bass is hold the bass. How to hold the bass? As you can see, I put the body on my knee while I hold the neck with my left hand because I'm righty. Okay, I'm not left. I'm not leftist. I'm righty. I'm not leftist. Okay, remember, put the body on your knee and you hold the neck with your hand. You need to have your dominant hand free to play the strings. Okay, we have three ways, but we have a lot, but we have three principal ways to play the bass. Okay, I've been playing the bass for 6 months, and I learned how to play the three ways. Okay, and I've been in a band, so I need to know how to play in three ways. The first way is more used for the rock, punk, metal, every rock. We got the picks. The picks. A lot of different picks. You need to be sure that your pick is thick. Okay, you need to have a very hard and strong pick to play these thick strings. Okay, it's simple. Just put your fingers in a fret, you press it, and you just pull it with the pick. Okay, it's easy. But usually in the rock punk, the bassists have to play very fast. Okay, like this. Okay, how to play so fast? It's not really so fast, but it's difficult because the strings are very big, are very thick, so you can play it with the edge of the pick. Okay, you don't put all the pick in string. You only play with the edge of the pick and move it like this, very fast, like this. It's easier if you use all your arm, not only your hand. You need to use all your arm. first way is very easy. The second way to play the bass is with your fingers, but you have to play your thumb right here, okay, over the bridge pickup, all the way. You have to stand your thumb right there, and you use these two fingers to play like this. Okay, remember, stand your thumb in the bridge and use these two fingers. And the third way is very hard because since I don't know a lot of years, when in a church, a priest's band doesn't have a drummer. Okay, the bassist priest have to, put the rhythm like with the slap. What's the slap? Okay, have to put your hand right here to make a hole, and to put your thumb like that. You have like this. So you stand your arm in the body of the bass, and you have to smash it. You have to slap it. You have to slap the string. If you look, sounds different if you play normally. Okay, I've already played this string a lot of times, but it sounds different if you slap it. An interesting fact is that almost all the bass solos are played with slap. Okay, it's very interesting. Okay, I'm playing with my thumb. Remember, you usually use the slap with two ways. Okay, the first way is with smashing the thumb, but you only use it in the first two thick strings. With this, you can say, you can, but it doesn't sound like the bass one. You need to use the slap with the thumb in the first two strings, and you have to pull it in the last two strings like this. The slap in the last two strings are not with the thumb, are with these fingers. Okay, and if you dominate the slap, you have a very nice solos like this. You can smash it, but very lowly, not like this. You can use it. You can smash the strings with slap, not so hardly. Okay, you can slap it like this. my favorite way to play the bass. Okay, um, I have to put a disclaimer that is there. Other people say that playing the bass is not really playing instrument because you it's a guitar with four strings, but well it is, but it's very rude to say this because bass is really important. And okay, you don't have chords all the time like the guitar, but you have chords in some songs. You have to play sometimes. Okay, you have to use chords sometimes, but mostly you will use the finger style. What's the finger style? The finger style is press one fret and pull the string. Okay. Oh, this is so easy, man. No, it isn't. Because when you play the guitar, a whole song have what 4 or 5 chords, and you loop these chords, and you have a whole song. Okay, it's hardly to remember that chord, but you can remember 5 or 4 positions. But in the bass, all the song, you have to do a finger style, pressing a different fret or maybe the same fret but a little bit difference. And it's hardly. You have to have a very big brain to remember all the frets that you have to play. Okay? The bass is important to say that we don't have chords, but really we have, but usually we don't have chords, but we have a very difficult fingerstyle all the song to remember. Okay? How to buy a bass? Okay, I've been fighting with this issue a lot of time ago, but I will help you solve this problem. Okay, if you want to buy a bass, you don't have to check the price. Okay, the basses are very expensive because nobody wants to play the bass, so the music shop doesn't have a lot of bass, so it could be cheap. It could be cheap if you really do research, but all the times you will find a very high price bass. But there are 3 things that you must know before buying a bass. Okay, I bought this bass before knowing these tips, so I want to share with you these tips. Okay, I've been a fool in music until I know these tips. The first one, if you want to buy a bass, you have to check this part. Okay, you have this part, this battery. Okay, all the basses have this battery, but other basses have a second battery. Okay, there are the active basses. These basses with the second battery, the active basses produce his own electricity, so it sounds better. But you have to buy extra batteries to put it, and usually they are more expensive. The second way, by the way, this is a passive base. The second tip when you want to balance the number of strings. The standard number of strings are 4, but you can find basses with 5 strings that are very common in Asia. Okay, you can Google it for a Japanese band, a Philippine band, a Thai band, and this band use a bass with 5 strings. Okay, and you can find basses with 6 strings. If you buy a bass with a 5 strings, you have an extra sound, but remember, you count the real strings from the top. Okay, from the top there are the important strings. If you buy a 6-string bass, the important strings are the 4 of the middle. You will have one extra in the top and one extra in the bottom. The 4 of the center are the important strings. And the third fact before buying a bass is texture. Okay, you have to buy a bass with the wood, the neck burnished. Okay, if you buy a bass with a neck chip, you can hurt your hand. Okay, it has to be burned. That's very important. And remember, all the bass are heavy. If you find a bass that is a little bit, you can feel it doesn't have this weight, you can notice that this bass is good, but not with the highest quality that you want on the bass. Okay, the most important, the weight of the bass. And I only found one bass that I don't really like the weight, and this bass sound very bad. So this is the fact that you must know before buy a bass. Okay, and I will teach you a little bit songs to play a bass. Okay, first, if you want to learn a bass, how to play bass, you have these channels. Okay, they are very useful. But if you don't have a bass, if you want to play the bass, you have one option, that is play with a guitar. Okay, I've been playing in a guitar until I bought my bass. So it must come with that in a family you have a guitar. A Creole guitar, Spain guitar, classic acoustic guitar, electroacoustic guitar. It's very common. So you can practice using those 2 or 3 strings. For example, to play the same Red Hot Chili Peppers, so I can play it like this. Okay, you can realize what songs are playing, but it's not the same, I know, but you work with you have. Okay, you can practice with your guitar while you are saving money to buy a bus. It's very it's very useful. Okay, a little bit songs to finish. Okay, one easier, the easier that I know, one that you will recognize. It's easy. You only have to press the fourth string, 5 fret. Next, the 3 fret in the same string, and 0. You only pull the fourth string, and like this. You only have to know 2 frets. It's very easy. And another one is, but I like to play it with a oh with a pick. Okay, you only have to press the third string, 7th fret. Next, the same string, the 10th fret. No, double 7th fret. Again, the 7th fret. 5th fret, 3rd fret, and 2th fret. Remember. Okay, now it's the final. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I hope that my video caused a little bit of interest in this beautiful instrument. And as a demonstration that these instruments are very beautiful, I will play for you my favorite song, Snow by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.